Here come the rolls, and we'll freeze it right there and pull back down. There goes 15,000 feet.
Whoa.
Look straight up. We're at 16,500 feet right here. How about that?
Wow.
So you went from 500 feet to 16 and a half, just like that.
Wow.
I told 6.3 Gs.
Yeah, it was plenty.
Was it?
Yeah. I did see Gray come in that time.
Good. Well, you did great. All right, we're going to dip on back down through this nice little hole in the clouds. Nothing tricky here, though. This is an easy pull. Kind of the opposite of what we just did. Now we're headed straight down. Except it's a easy pull. There goes 10,000 feet.
I was told by approach that Cubby's going to East Cahokia because he's lost his alternator.
That's a little bit easier, more comfortable way to get down, huh?
Cubby's 1920 cross 10 miles northwest of Gilmore at 10,000. That's altimeter 3008.
All right, two more fun things, and then I'll tell you congratulations, you passed, and then we'll start to head on back.
FedEx 325.
Okay.
You've done great, though. You've already done the hardest thing we're going to do, and that was the last maneuver.
All right.
So it's all easy from here.
Okay. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
That's it. I'll tighten up my seatbelt just a little bit before we roll upside down. Austin and Chad strapped in nice and tight, so you got nothing to worry about. But they don't do the same for me. So we'll do a gentle turn back here to the right.
Flight level 180.
When you fly upside down, you're not at 1G like we've been flying, or even 2 or 3 or 4 Gs. You're usually at about -1G, which means the blood is going to be pushed to your head already.
Okay.
You can imagine hanging upside down on like a, gymnasium bar or something like that.
Uh-huh.
The blood automatically comes to your head.
How long are we going to stay like that?
Well, we can fly all the way home like that.
No!
But that would take 5 or 10 minutes, and you might get
Yeah.
unsettled.
I used to like standing on my head, but that's when I was young.
Well, we'll only do it for maybe 10 or 15 seconds, okay?
All right.
In this case, I would just hold on to those handlebars back there. You're going to feel a little bit light in your seat, like you're lifting out. That's okay. The straps will hold you fine. We'll be up to 400 knots right here. Now, anything that was on our left is going to be on our right and vice versa, okay?
Okay.
You see this water tower out here on our right side?
Uh-huh.
Okay, keep your eyes on it. We're rolling upside down. It was on our right. Now you got to look out to your left side to see it.
Yep, I see it.
Well, you sound very comfortable upside down.
Well, I'm not.
Couple farms below us.
I feel like I'm falling out of the seat.
Well, you're doing just fine. So it's tricky from the pilot's perspective because everything is backwards. If you want to go up, you have to push forward as if we're going down and vice versa. And then left and right are backwards as well.
What is your heading?
So do you want to go all the way home like this?
No.
All right. Nice work. You made it look easy.
Wow.
We're going to pump through this little thin cloud here as we come back up. Beautiful day.
AC 5065, say you're ready to descend.
Okay, one quick roll to the right. And you have made it. That's everything.
All right.
AC 5065, instead of maintain 14,000.
Drop on down here. Fly over the ground here, nice and low, just so you can appreciate what it's like to fly low in a tactical jet. When we fly in the military, we train flying low and fast. And we do that because if we're going to go into an enemy area, we want to be able to get underneath the enemy's radar coverage, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Stay below the radar, just like the probably popular analogy or euphemism.
Yeah, Black 787 call.
So we train flying low. It's certainly not easy. It's something you have to do often to be comfortable doing it.
47 November, thanks. Who else called?
So this is a good area with no homes up here to go fly a little bit lower. Most of our air show happens at 200 to 300 feet, 400 to 500 miles an hour. So kind of just like this. When you come down low, you can get a feel for just how fast you're going. We're doing about 420 miles an hour right here. Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Where are we?
I've got no idea.
Okay.
Well, what town we're in is, we're by Herbert Springs. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
And there's a big lake here that doesn't look like it has a name on it, but I'm looking for it. Maybe, let's see.
65.
Greer's Ferry Lake. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
That kind of makes sense?
I've been hiking on that mountain right there in the middle of the water.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Canoed out to it and hiked to the top.
Well, let's go fly right by it.
Okay.
Once we go by it, we're going to go straight up. Only maybe 2 or 3 G's, so nothing to worry about. But you kind of do a little, oh, some fishermen out there. Maybe some canoers. Was it a hard hike?
No.
Is there a trail?
Yes.
All right. Looks pretty steep to me.
Well, it's not bad. You would have to see some of the places my husband and I go.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's awesome down there.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This state has lots of beautiful places, kind of like northeastern Georgia.
Well, that's where I'd like to retire one day. I'm from Atlanta, but if I could end up in the Lookout Mountain area of Georgia, I'd be very happy.
37. And FedEx 584, or who else called? Roger. Number 60 Whiskey, contact Little Rock Approach 119.5.
There's your mountain right down there below you if you can look up.
Like Chris said, 14.
Wow.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cancellation downtime this frequency.
That's the same kind of maneuver we did earlier. We called the Immelman, but it probably didn't hurt near as much.
No.
340 Whiskey Pop, Maxton, Roger.
That's the center, Blue Angel 7.
Angel 7, go.
Request RTB to Little Rock Air Force Base.
Blue Angel 7, Roger. Clear direct Little Rock, or maintain VFR. Understand you're proceeding back to Little Rock Air Force Base.
Affirm.
Who else called on 2685? Okay, I'm 67 Golf. You want to deviate left? That is approved when able to direct Miami.
All right. We had 3 great riders in a row today. No one felt queasy. No one fell asleep. That's awesome. Where else have you and your husband been hiking to?
Oh, Australia?
Really?
Yes.
No kidding.
Dagger Wing
Tasmania.
47 November, contact Master Approach 119.1.
Being a nurse educator has taken me a lot of interesting places.
I bet.
Like up here.
Yep.
But I got to spend a month in Tasmania, Australia. And it was wonderful. Very exciting. Around here we hike in the buffalo and the wilderness areas around
Princess
here.
Zero Whiskey Papa, looks like you're going to have to go up at least towards north of home before you're able to turn back towards Harrison. Keep me advised.
I didn't realize how hilly Arkansas was. It sure is pretty.
It is. Well, the interstate is almost like a dividing line. If you're north of I-30, it's usually hilly, and there's 2 mountain ranges, the Ozarks and the Ouachitas.